welcome to the 14. Hope my mic works all right here. The season 14 NARL Finale. Right now, looks like it's just gonna be me in the booth tonight, as Robbie Gilvin has his one FIDE racing event, the 24 or 2.4 hours a day a la memes. So hopefully that's doing well. I would have probably. It looked like an interesting event, but however, NARL does conflict with that. So can only commit to one, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Here we are. So, a bit of lore. Someone just sent their car file. Okay, never mind. I thought someone just sent the car file. Just checking the car file channel. It seemed that I had a message in there. Regardless, yeah, here we are at Atlanta. The typical NARL send-off for each and almost every season I've been a part of. Every season I've been a part of, I know for sure, but almost each and every season that I'm aware of. 82 laps tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and go on track, give you all the rundown on gas. You got 33 laps in a tank, so doing the math, so you get 66 laps if you pit one, so two stopper. If history is any teacher, we are going to see pit stops. We're not going to, shoot. We're going to see pit stops, obviously, but I think we're going to see more so yellow flags. So I don't expect green flag stops. However, there has been green flag stops here in the past, so I would not put it outside of the realm of possibility. Let's take a look at our point standings. Now, here's something that, I mean, there were some guys that did expect it. I didn't take notice of this at last week's Daytona road course race. Kyle Watts, we've seen him get into Mr. Johnson Solos. He unfortunately has been suspended for this race as a championship leader and will not be racing tonight. Has made some mistakes. Now, usually I don't like dogging on people for getting suspended. That's their own thing to worry about. But with this specific case, this has championship implications. So at the moment, as it stands, let me see if all showing up. So yeah, it looks like everyone that I do know did plan on not showing up tonight, such as Joshua Clements, Gina Bononi, and others, or well, not really others, but Josh Clements, Gina Bononi did say they weren't going to show up tonight. So that puts it on Landon Lyle having the opportunity to kind of steal a championship from Kyle Watts here, ending a. I actually didn't check how many of the straight championships Kyle Watts has won, but I know he's won at least the past two. Let me go fact check real quick, see how many he has won in total. He's preventing Kyle Watts from winning his third straight title, and that also preventing him from becoming the first to win a third straight title, as no one has won more than two in a row here in NARL. Now, that doesn't mean it's on lock that Landon Lyle is going to be the champion. There are some things he has to do, and it's not exactly, run-of-the-mill stuff. It's actually a bit of a challenge, I would think. So, thanks to our good friend, league owner, Cameron Jamison. He gave us a little bit of a rundown. So, here is the situation. For bonuses in mind, so you get 3 points for pole, 3 points for most laps led, 2 points for leading any lap. Each position is 1 point apart except for the winner, who earns 4 more points in second place. So Lyle, if he had, he would have to have 5th, 4th, or 3rd place and all bonuses. He would get the chip. Second place, he could get some of the bonuses and be second and still be able to win the title off that. And then first place, if he gets first place, doesn't matter how many bonuses he has, he will be the NARL Season 14 champion if he is able to accomplish that. Now, this isn't exactly a walk in the park. Now, most championships you see, it all depends on where your opponent is. In this case, his opponent is not here, so he has to focus on himself and where he wants to be. Now, granted, with mistake leads to opportunity, and I think that's going to be something to see if Landon Lyle can pounce on tonight. I just realized I had the standing sheet up over him driving in the car. Actually, I didn't even notice he was driving on the track because when I switched over to his camera, he was not driving on the track. But regardless, we ball. Probably do check a couple things before you go to qualify here in about 5 minutes or so. Right now, top of the board in practice is none other than second in points Landon Lyle, who, at the moment, in my opinion, is the favorite to win tonight. I was honestly thinking we were going to see Steven Gibson. If he was here, he would have been my pick. However, I neglected to. I don't see him right now. I forgot to get Nicholas Justice's other car. I thought I already had it downloaded. I guess I did not. I'm going to go get that downloaded real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back to that. Accurate. Not accurate. Fine, it is. Okay. Dang, a lot of times changed a lot in practice right now. Hoping the ticker's accurate, because usually when I go out of the game, occasionally it tends to bug some stuff, but oh well. Alright. Oh, big wreck on the front here. Oh! See if I can find that number 5 that I was missing. There it is. Oh wow, that's an interesting looking 5 right next to the 7. Yeah, Nicholas Justice here in the 5. We had him in the booth last week. Did pretty. He's gonna go try to race here tonight, see if he can get a good finish going. I believe he got a top 10 at Portland Oval earlier this season, so interesting. Do I have a 00 on my ticker? Oh yeah, I do, but it's an older version. I forgot Joseph Tran in the 00. I'll have to fix that for 15 if all goes to plan. Yeah. New fastest in practice, Bryson Miller in the 07. Put some Joker laps down in Daytona last week. Great Joker laps, always interesting to see. He actually put down a pretty good lap there. I think, you know, with this track, draft is going to be a factor. There's a lot of questions about this race. Some guys you normally see that aren't going to be here tonight: Gina Bononi, Kyle Watts, Joshua Clements, even. I think that's all I can think of on the top of my head, but there's some others that we normally see but aren't seeing tonight. Yeah. Let's see, are we going to have D&Qs? We're close. 27 have set a time. I think there's only one other person in the circuit that and hasn't set a time. That's the number 60 of, I forget who drives 60. Do I have a number for that? It's D-Dog Rodriguez. How could I forget D-Dog? Silly me. Alright, check a couple things. Alright, should be good on everything. Again, just a few minutes left in practice, so I'm going to take this time just to go through some cars and go over them. 98 Anthony Cannon. I want to say this is his first start. I don't know if it is. Great. He's currently 13th on the time sheet, so we'll see how he does tonight. John Felber. I feel like I've talked about him a lot this season. I don't even know if he's raced a whole lot. I know he raced Nashville? No, it was Kentucky. Yeah, I think he raced Kentucky, and he was having an alright run there. Yeah, it's John Felber. Oh, that's Scubs upside down. Oh, he's flipping. Back to what I was doing. John Felber practicing his wrecking. Yeah. Carson Mu-Young, our Daytona winner. Try to get another win for this season.
Qualifying time.
Done and over. As you heard from Caesar, it is time to set those grid positions
Drivers
via qualifying. Again, good time for me to set up my cameras, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright. Pit road cam. Get to set up at the end of the pit road, that way we can see. In case pit stop strategy is going to be a thing. I imagine we're going to do that tonight. No D&Qs, I don't think. I don't think we had anyone else join the server. Steven Gibson, there he is. Jonathan Stallows as well. I don't know if Jonathan's racing, but that's a couple more guys. It brings up to 29:30, so I don't think we're going to have... We're going to be close, but we're not going to quite hit that field limit. Also, edit the ticker that way it's not showing 31st, 32nd that I had made special. I'll try to see if I can do that without bugging it too bad. During happy hour, I won't do too much of a spiel there. I already discussed most of the stuff in terms of championship scenarios. Basically, Landon Lyle versus Kyle Watts, who's not here to really defend. Really just going to come down to Lyle's offense abilities. See if he can steal a chip here before it's all said and done. Flying times M. Put it up over here on the side, that way I can see it. And looks like who's in the 6? That is Jolene Sims. All right. Do I have the right number in for Jolene? I think I do. Let me double check. When I switched number cards, there was stuff that wasn't right. Yeah, Jolene Sims right now in provisional poll. That is lineup. And Landon Lyle does not get the poll, so that's one thing to note. He is going to have to finish now, I believe third, or actually, you know what? Let me check. He would have to get second or better to win the title now. Since that poll point has now gone to Jolene Sims. So according to what league order Cameron Jamison sent me, second or first, Kyle for Landon Lyle to get the title. Now that does make things a bit more pressure worthy. Granted, he was fast in practice. Being fast in practice didn't get you anything but Kyle Watts hot lap award. So actually, he wasn't even fast in practice. I believe fast in practice was Bryson Miller. Let me double check that. I believe that was saved. Oh no, Anthony Mercury. I was able to get it in late. That doesn't look accurate. That might be accurate. I don't know. Anyway, so we only have... Double check, make sure we don't have over 32. 28, 29, 30. We have exactly 30, so I'm going to adjust my Lewis script here where it doesn't skip down to that 30, 32, because point in having that, we only have 30 cars. So let me go to my label these as good as. There's an issue, I'll fix it. Five and 6. Hopefully get some around 20 plus times here in Happy Hour that we have a good time to test that. My cams are set, everything else is good, ready to go. Looks like I'm solo tonight, which is 100% fine. I do not mind being solo. Train a little bit more. And yeah. 30 drivers tonight. Only one of them's going to win, and Landon Lyle has finished second or better to get the title now with that bonus point of the pole now being gone. There might be some other point situations maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the case. So yeah, at this point, he would have to get, if he finished second, he would have to get most laps led. He would have to get 2 of the bonuses, which would either be most laps led or pole, or a lap led or pole. So that's a situation there for Landon Lyle. That does make things a lot more interesting. All right, yeah, it looks like my thing worked good. That's great. That should be good. So, I mean, you gotta think about, it's not just Landon Lyle. We also gotta worry about guys that are out here looking to win the race. We got guys making their first start in a minute. We got, you know, Anthony Cannon, Jolene Sims starting on the pole. I imagine they're here to try to win this thing. Cam Smith, just bad time to look at them. Aaron McElreath, you know, you have some shot at it. That's Steph Thomas, Nick Justice, effing suck at pit stops. I don't know who that is, but picture's good stuff. We got Sebastian Amaya. Sebastian, haven't seen him a lot this season, at least I don't think. I don't know, maybe I'm brain fog. He's probably raced all season, I forgot. He's pretty decently quick at the Atlanta, I think. So alright. So that'll be one to watch. John Felber as well. Alexander Brown, number 26. He's returned from a slight hiatus, so we'll see how he does tonight. He's usually pretty quick, so I'll keep an eye on him. Just Tran, I haven't seen a whole lot of them. We'll see what they can put on the table here for tonight. And Dubs, they're in the O2. They might have a good shot as well. Harry Crawford, he's been pretty quick here. Did pretty well in the Sox race here. Granted, that was an entirely different level of stuff going on, but never know. Driving on the track. There's Pasta. He hasn't said a lot of times. He's definitely going to be one to watch for sure. Thomas Droxel, I haven't really seen a lot of the ovals, but I think he's going to be one to watch as well. For you Drox Nation fans, D-Dog, he's a good pick. I could see him doing well here tonight. Bryson was quick in practice. We'll see what he can put on the table. Colton, I was told
it is race time. So rules for the race are that if there is a wreck on the first lap, you do a restart. If it happens again, then we'll probably do another restart, but you'll have to wait until I say so. When we do have a caution, the field is frozen. There is no racing back to the line, and it has to be caused by either a multi-car wreck or actually just that, a multi-car rifle. No spin counter time. Fun.
Yippee!
So, when we are about to go green from a caution, I will call quiet zone where nobody can type in chat, and then control where it is up to the leader to type green into chat before he crosses the start-finish line. It'll be 82 laps. The setup is very loose for the first couple of laps, but then after that it tightens up, so you just need to be patient and not gun it too early. Good luck.
Managing cold tires. I think that's going to be an interesting challenge for some of these guys with cold tires. Managing that, making sure you don't spin them. Rewatching some of these guys on the start. Now I know a lot of these guys, you know, I don't want to mean to toot people's horns or nothing, but some pretty decent talent up here. So I mean, qualifying. I mean, mixed bag. You know, with the people that were absent, of course, Gino Benoni, Josh Clements, and Kyle Watts, who got suspended, opens that door. And I think also with the fact that a lot of these guys, you know, did practice, figured some stuff
I'd
out. Was
also
able to
like
get
to
a lap
remind
down.
everyone that I prefer people to keep about a 1 car length gap even on the start. I know it's a little bit late for that now, but just be careful. Try to give people a little bit of room to make their mistakes.
Right, there's race control. Gonna hopefully go green for the final time. Given just in case we have any restarts, but green flag here at NARL Atlanta season 14. See if they can survive.
Alright, that is going to be a restart.
Oh, they did not survive, unfortunately. Yep, I mean, I was hoping, but oh well. Get all that wrecking out now, rather than do it during the race. Cautions.
Alright. That will hopefully be our only restart.
Let's try again.
Drivers.
Got nothing going on. Good. Let's try it again. On that little pit wall thing, or not pit wall thing, but the little pylon thing sucking away. But that's all right. Still see the full field here. Besides 5 cars, because I set my render distance to 25 opposed to 30. That way my game does not die while broadcasting, because that would be pretty suboptimal. Got, yeah, as I was saying, we got a pretty interesting top 10 qualification here. 3, 4. Interesting balance here. We'll see how these guys do long run, short run. Gonna be a little bit of variance how these guys approach this. I'm curious to see how, if we get any long runs, how those are going to go, as well as short runs. Those are going to be interesting as well. How many cautions we're going to get. Could be, I don't think it's going to be one of those races of survival. I think it's going to be one of those races where you just kind of play your cards, see what they give you. Jolene Sims on the pole here tonight. 30 cars. Season 14 is coming to a close. 82 laps. Coming off turn 4, the pace car is in. Cole Rodriguez, Jolene Sims. Hopefully we don't get any more restarts, and green flag is in the air here at NARL Atlanta. John Felber in the wall.
Well, that makes us have to have another restart, so yeah.
Talking about cold tires. And John Felber, fortunately, became victim to that. Oh, restart attempt number 2. Yeah, I kind of cooked on that as well. Oh well, I guess I'll have to cook again.
Okay, this next one will be our last one. So again, I beg and plead you, just drive a little bit lighter on the pedal for this first couple laps.
Let's restart. I'm doing the cool camera thing. I switch cameras and all that.
Executive decision. We're going single file for this, so sort yourselves out into single file as soon as the pace car gets going.
I think that's a good
This
decision.
will be our last restart, so if you die, you die. That was a car getting loose and overcorrecting and then dying.
Thing to keep in mind, you know, with these single file restart here, or not single file restart, but single file race start, gives a lot of these guys opportunity to try to hold on in case they make a mistake or maybe push a little too hard, turn the wheel a little too hard or something of that nature. So it gives these guys a second chance to, I guess a third chance for some of them to figure out that cold tire situation. And I think now is really the best time to see how your car is going to do in cold tires, because I mean, it'd be nice if it's the only time we see it tonight, because that means we get like a girlfriend.
Remember, single file.
Run. But I digress. Anyways, we're gonna try this again, hopefully, and this time for the final time. Jolene Sims are gonna lead him off turn 4, single file race start. Pace cars in, 30 cars here tonight. So far, I think I got 4 viewers. That's pretty good, I guess. Last attempt at the start, and we are green for the Season 14 NARL Finale in Atlanta. Lap 1 has been completed. 3 wide for around, I believe that's P5. Briefly between Landon Lyle, Jonathan Salos, and Harry Crawford. Garson Muyung joins that little battle. Cole Rodriguez in second right now. I don't know if he's putting too much pressure on. John Felber going for P2. Doesn't stick. Meanwhile, Harry Crawford on the top line here. In around, I think it's still 5th or 6th, something of that nature. 6th of the line, all right. Garson Muyung have to check up a little bit coming into turn 1. A little bit of lag from some of these guys, but they hold on to it. So far, everyone's starting to figure out how their car's going to run this short run. Just let those tires warm up a little bit. Oh, and around we got a spinner, kept it straight. Bryson Miller. It's going to cost him quite a bit of time, but he holds on to it, and that allows us to stay green and allows him to, I guess, I mean, the fact that he didn't spin out is good, so we can live with that. Still battling here. John Felber, he's going to go for P2 here on Cole Rodriguez. Still side by side through the, I believe it's quad oval, I believe is what it's called. No quote on that. Still side by side on the exit of 2. Got some more action in the back. Stephen Gibson and I believe the 98 of Anthony, or not Anthony, Garson Muyung. And Colrad's going to clear the 03 and might have a shot here for the 6. Going to try the high line into turn 1. Try to get around the 6 of Jolene Sims. Going to attempt to make first lead change up tonight if it can stick. Washed up a little too much, gets in the wall a little bit, and that's going to be all she wrote on that. Battle for third, not really heating up, but you know, we got Stephen Gibson and Jonathan Salos are for P4. Talha with not quite a bit of a run. Oh, Steven's a little loose. Oh my gosh! Holy cow, bro! What on earth happened to the 54? Goodness, that must have been a jump scare of the century. My OBS blade just crashed. Holy cow. I know Steven Gibson got a little loose. I don't know what happened to the 54. That is right there on the grass, bro. I mean, that is as close as you can get. I'm glad no one hit them. That would have been bad. Anyways, oh my gosh, they're 3 wide. 4 wide almost. D-Dog Rodriguez, Thomas Troxel, Sebastian Amey a little loose on the bottom, holds on to it. Here comes Dallas Shake on the top. I don't know what position that's for. I imagine whatever. I'm curious to see what happened at 54, but we're so early into the run. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to look at. They'll probably look at it in post-race review if anyone's curious. John Costco. I believe he was told us to pronounce it that way. There's some of these names that are pronounced, I just don't believe how they're pronounced. But I mean, that's how they're pronounced according to them. So teach his own on that. Gubbs versus Anthony Mercuri, and I believe that is. I want to say that's who is that? Yeah, Josh Mercurio. That's what I was thinking it was. Like, get it out of my mind. A cluster here for around just outside the top 10. Oh, here he's having to slow up right in front of Mercury. Into the wall hard they go.
Cautions out, feels frozen, pace speed 55.
Got that one right live. Cautions out, Mercury in
Pits
the wall.
Are closed this time.
Involved Josh Mercurio as well on the 20. I think Thomas Troxel got into the back of him. Gubbs, nowhere to go. I think there's just some checkups. Harry Crawford had to check out Lane Lyle, and then don't think Scobes was quite ready for it. We'll take another look at it. If I can find it. Pause button. Alright, here we go. So here we go. Replay. So you see, oh yeah, it was Mercurio who had nowhere to go. Alright. And then Scubs, really nowhere to go. Thomas Troxel got in the back of Mercurio. Nothing he could have did. Curious to see how Dallas Shake fared in that little scuffle. 20.
Pits will be open this time. Lucky Dog is the 54 car. I'm going to score your lap now. You are able to go into pits, and you'll just be starting at the back of the field no matter what.
Yeah, you're missed by Colton Pettipas, or Pettipas, or however you, I guess, I think that's pronounced Pettipas, I don't know. And Troxel looked like just had a little bit of delayed reaction, if I had to guess. Maybe the 20 slowing up or having to scrub that speed off after getting to the back of the 45. Not quite sure. I do want to see from Dallas Shake's point of view. He almost got worse than he should have. Ooh, boy, that was close. Due to pit stops being a thing, we're going to go ahead and go back to live. They're going out of pit road right now. And Jolene Sims is going to win that battle out of pit road. Spots gained, some spots lost here and there. I could not have timed that better. Goodness. Where are you at? John Costco still in his box.
25 to the back of the field, behind the 54.
He's having some issues. Or not just the long stop. So these guys getting their stuff figured out. 54 back. But yeah, everyone's still in the race after that. Curious to see if anyone have. If you're curious to see who has the fastest lap right now, that is Sebastian Amey in 13 with a 28.833. Josh Mercurio is 28.835. He's involved in the most recent
We will not be
wreck.
going green this time. We will be going green next time by. And yes, everyone did pit. So I want everyone to take a roughly 1 car length gap between each other. Again, we're not going green this time by. It'll be next time by.
On the bottom, I'm not sure if he's... Oh, he's doing that gas saving thing, okay. But yeah, Julian Sims able to keep the lead. Now, one thing to note, Steven Gibson was able to get P2 out of that pit road. I wouldn't even say... I don't know, he got second out of pit road, I know that. Full Rod still holds on P3. I don't know if Dallas had any strategy or if he just had a good stop. I know he was like kind of inside the top 10, so it's not a huge... John Felber, he's currently P5. Had huge stuff in his track position. Jonathan Solo's P6, and really the person we've been talking about in terms of championship contention, Landon Lyle, he is at the point where he is in a must podium situation, and he has to get second or the win. Right now he doesn't have any bonuses to his name. Makes me wonder if I know fastest lap. I was not told fastest lap is a bonus, but it would be interesting if it was. Regardless, he is not even in the top 10 contention for that at the moment. AJ Rodriguez in the chat. Money on Carl Childress for this one. Well, I will say Carl did win the Stinger.
Going green this time. Quiet zone.
Last time Stinger raced, he won at the track. Anyway, go green this time. Jolene Sims going to lead us to the green lap 14 of 82. Pit stops, it's too early to tell on strategy. I'm going to have to crunch my math on that a little later. Reckon back up. Wait for the
control.
from... There it goes. Green flag is in the air here once again.
Caution's out. Caution's up. Feels frozen.
Cam Smith on the bottom on a turn 2. Caution's out. John Costco also on the apron. Check that out. Looks like Cam Smith got into Cameron McElreath, spun. 95 Schultz gradings, nowhere
It's
to go.
a little bit early for all of you to start throwing around who you want to blame for the wrecks, especially when we don't have any sort of mid-race penalties for it. So I'd rather, if there's a wreck, you just do your best to avoid it, and that's about it. So pits will be open this time.
Yeah, McElreath just kind of put in a bad spot. Let's go to the roof cam of the 95 of Schultz Gravings, aka Magma Dudes. I think it's... You got through it. Alright, so this, I mean, if you want to pit here, get some fresh good years. I mean, I can't blame you, but honestly, you haven't had hardly any laps on them, so. Once again. You know, pick a good week to go to Pocono. Yep. Pocono, Pennsylvania, the Tricky Triangle. Everyone that started this race is still in it. got to be one of the more first cars I've seen. It's forward numbers. There is no roof logo, or there's no roof number. Instead, they put it on the deck lid.
We will not be going green this time by. It will be next time by. 25 to the back.
Yeah. Cars coming out pit road now. Cameron Jamison. And 25, Cameron McElroy, who was involved in the most recent accident. Also, I believe, sped on pit road.
Going to live wild and dangerous. Pace speed up to 70 miles per hour, which we will take for the green.
Alright. Living life on the edge. Liam Smith out of pit road as well. And that is the last of the damaged cars. Jolene Sims so far has led every lap of this race. Oh, it looks like we're going to be going green lap 18.
Again, please take roughly 1 car length gaps between each other.
There's Dallas Shake on the bottom. I mean, everyone else is in line, and Dallas is like, alright, gotta save that gas, man. Every little drop counts. Little does he know. To my knowledge, that only if you go to the apron, it does nothing different to saving your gas than if you're saving gas on banking. To my knowledge, I could be incorrect on that. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea to pay off your tolls. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty important. You don't want the cops after you.
Going green this time. Quiet zone. Control.
Green flag back in the air here, lap 18. Jolene Sims still in the lead. Steven Gibson P2, Cole Rodriguez P3. Stevens, he's gonna go ahead and try to go for that spot. Gonna have a run down here into turn 3. He's gonna send a little deep. Here comes Cole Ride. He's gonna follow him to the bottom. Give that little bit of draft. He's gonna slide it up though. It's gonna allow John Felber at Jonathan Salos get some time on them. Steven wasn't quite able to clear or get that run going. John Felber took a little bit of a higher line entry. A little loose, holds on to it. Gotta remember them cold tires, they're a bit of a gremlin sometimes. Holds on for P3. Steven Gibson once again going for that spot. Jonathan Salos up to P4 now. Dallas Shake up to P5. And for the lead, here comes Steven Gibson down to the bottom. He's going to clear. Let's see if he'll stick off a 2. Looks like it. John Felber getting pressure from Dallas Shake in the 66. Oh, Colruyt with a run. A lot of guys getting these runs. You got to know what to do with them. If you send it too early, it's going to cost you. You just got to manage that stuff. And some of these guys are doing that quite well. Side by side, I think several rows back. I think 5 rows or 3 rows or side by side. Or I think for 4 or 5 rows, they're turn 1. They were side by side all the way from first place, which is Steven Gibson right now. And Jonathan Sala is now to P2 as Jolene Sims has fallen to 3rd. Steven Gibson being the first driver other than Jolene Sims to lead some laps tonight. And Dallas Shake still holding on P4. He's got some pressure from Cole Rodriguez and John Felber. A lot of close racing right now. Oh, we have the 98. It's around to the back. Oh, he's going to come up the track. Let's see if these guys are ready for it. Smart to back down and go back down to the apron. I'm curious to see what caused that. I'll go to that real quick and then we'll go back live real quick. Looks like he got a little loose on the exit, got into D-Dog, made it a 1-car accident. Kind of involved the 13, but he lives to see another day, barely, goodness. I don't know if he has any damage or not, but regardless, still in the race, P16. Guy has a single file out. Jolene Sims, they're P3, not quite. Dallas Jake down there as well. The 98 of Anthony, I can't remember his last name, to pit road after spinning out. Dallas washes up a little bit in the 70. They both hold on to it. That opens the door for Landon Lyle on the bottom. First time he's been up this close. Bryson Miller a little loose in the back, holds on to it. Carson Muyang in the 70. He's putting himself in position now. Jolene Sims a little tight. That's going to open the door for Garson to get that spot. Yeah, just me in the booth right now, Dalton. Robbie had an event with Juan Fitty, the 2 hours or 2.4 hours de la memes. Yeah. Soloing it tonight. Now, one thing I will note here is Steven has put a bit of a gap on these guys. I don't know. Think of that. We'll see. We'll see what comes of that. I don't know what tire situation or whatever is going to be. I'm
Caution's up. Caution's up. Feels frozen. Pace speed 55.
Never mind. We got a yellow. All right. Racking back up. We'll see what happens. Imagine. Oh my gosh, that is not ideal. Bryson Miller upside down in turn 1 and 2, and I am curious to see what sparked that. Oh yeah, Nicholas Justice. Well, I don't know who that's on, but oh my goodness. Bastion May, nowhere to go. Cameron Jamison, Anthony Mercuri. Take a look, see what happened to them. That's just wild. Jamison is a bystander in that. Look for it. Anthony McCreary, not as much. Steph Thomas, as just not good. Right. Well, that was something. Only one car out of the race now is the 98. I believe they parked it after their spin they had. That Dallas Shake still saving on the bottom. It is. First time in. Forever with no DMS. Got Garson streak alive yet. I mean, I don't know what kind of car Garson's in, but I don't think it's a Toyota.
Pit's open this time.
The Saturn. DMS Saturn is Canon.
Whoever that is on the apron, if you get past going into pit road, you're just going to have to give up those spots. I can't have everyone else hoping that you're going to be in an accurate spot when you go in. If you don't want to be in the line, you can just stay down there and let them by. That's okay with me.
Yep. One thing to note there, saving gas is good, but I don't know if it's that good when you're running that close to apron. Obviously, Bryson Miller is dead after flipping on in turn 2. He's probably happy about that. Obviously, we'll review that in race review. And Jolene Sims, Mr. Box, that's going to be interesting. Now, it also boxed in Cole Rodriguez. I think Steven's going to come out here with the lead. Great, Dalton said he's going to be in the booth next. Well, Dalton, there's a little problem with that. This is the finale for NARL for season 14. They aren't racing next week. Oh, Nicholas Justice in the back. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think I guess he missed his box.
14 to the back. 38 to the back. 03 to the back.
All Aziz, Cameron Jamison, and John Felber to the back.
25 to the back.
John Felber was running pretty close to the front too. He's gonna one back up there. Out of this, Bryson Miller is still, I think, in the race.
Pace speed up to 70 miles per hour. We will be going green this time. Not this time. Next time. Next time. We go green next time.
They had to park his car or not park his car, but they had to call a tow truck. I think that was a game called Tow Truck in it. Threw him in there. That is hood damage.
If anyone has a black flag that I did not clear, make sure to type it into chat for me.
I bet not hood damage, roof damage. Alright, so the point situation. So Lyle would need to get the and all the points bonuses and get 3rd, 4th, or 5th to get it. He did not get pole, and he has not led a single lap yet today. And right now, as it stands, he would have to get
please maintain a pace speed of 70 miles per hour. The leader is the 54 because he stayed out of pits.
Uh-oh, that's gonna be spicy. Anyways, but yeah, no, Lyle, he...
So for better or for worse, 54, you're to pace at 70 miles per hour and hold that pace speed until it's time to call green.
You're ready, boys. We're in for something. But yeah, no, basically Lyle, he needs to get fastest, or not fastest lap, he has to lead a lap and lead most laps led and get 2nd or win the race. And if he wins the race, he doesn't have to worry about bonuses. So that's the situation. He has to be 2nd or better at the moment. If you just want to, like,
not going green this time, not going green this time. So the rules are that if someone misses the green flag call a 2nd time, they get sent to the back of the field. So 54, you better have your green flag call picked up for this next restart, or I will be sending you to the back of the field. Continue pacing at 70 miles per hour.
Go everyone but Lyle. Yeah, nah, mistakes are made. Cold tires, stuff happens. Yeah, I4 also did their finale last week. Kind of reading the chat a little bit. Oh yeah, they're gonna try going green again this time.
Quiet zone.
Then get this going. John Costco. Fluctuating pace speed a little. Oh, he's fluctuating pace speed quite a bit. Steven Gibson being very wise about it, making sure to hold enough pace.
Control.
Is that official? That is official. Alright. That's good enough. Did better than I could.
Caution's out. Caution's out. Field is frozen.
All Aziz around the back. I don't know who else is involved, but that was enough to warrant a yellow. Apparently.
Pits are closed this time.
Take a look, see what happened to Mr. Tall. Oh, he's having some issues. Type something in chat. I'm curious to see. Texas and Talha has called it a night. Happened. Ah, cold tires. Gets into 13. Dallas shake nowhere to. And my game crashed. Alright. Oh yeah, my Spotify's open. Let me just fix all that. Not expecting my game to stuff out. Make sure. I was looking at that wreck. I'm no longer going to be able to look at that wreck. All I do know is that Dallas Shake was involved.
Okay, so for this next restart, it's also going to be a caution. Oh well, no, we just lost our streamer. In either case, pit's open. Anyway, we're going to be doing a caution cooldown for this next restart, which means if people die, it doesn't matter how violent, it's still going to be green.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alright, let's rack it back up. Hopefully my ticker didn't die. Yeah, that was an interesting restart.
So we're going to have a whole lap to get this set up. Make sure to be going 70 miles per hour. And make sure that you have roughly 1 car length gaps between each other.
I'll wait till after they get their restart going before I type my little thing in chat. I was gonna say Talha's. Actually, I'll just say it here. Talha's super cool wreck crashed my game, but no, it was probably my Spotify and Steam being open or something. Because I restarted my computer before I did the broadcast and it bugged. Usually I close everything out. I also turned up some of my graphics for this race. Oh, there's Mr. Walkulo's doing some walk. Gosh, I'm joking. I'm joking. He probably just accidentally hit something, hit the wall. It'll be fine. We're going green this time, I think. So yeah, rack it back up, get back going. But yeah, I was gonna say I did turn some stuff up a little bit, specifically so I could see the pit crew and all trackside objects. I turned those on.
We'll go green next time by.
Hopefully we don't have any issues. Okay, I was mistaken. We're going green next time by. That is yesterday. I felt like that was yesterday. I don't know. I know today is the longest day of the year, which it's already over for any of you that were interested in enjoying the longest day of the year. Too bad, too sad. That has already ended. We're going to have to wait a whole nother year for that. So, unfortunate.
We'll be going green this time by, and again, it will be using caution cooldown rules, which means that when we take the green on lap 35, we will be staying green until at least lap 39. The only way for me to call a caution is if the field is so completely wrecked that nobody can drive past it with even just careful driving.
I used to have a graphic that had a caution cooldown. I need to bring that back. I need to look like a something cool for that. Because I had something, but like I think I need to make something a little bit more professional, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I do have a point of return thing, which I use occasionally. But regardless, let him get this.
Quiet zone. Control.
Alright, green flag back in the air. Steven Gibson in the lead. Jolene Sims made that little mistake on pit road. Cost him some spots. If you're curious to see what happened that last wreck and any other wrecks that I could have maybe went to look back at, too bad. You're going to have to look at that later and go have to borrow someone else's replay because Talha's excellent wreck crashed my game. Yeah. He's out of the race, by the way. Dallas Shake was involved in that. I have no idea if he's still in the race or not. He is. Talha disconnected. He might still be in the race. No, he's out. I guess. I don't know. Maybe my game's bugging. Saying that if you're like out of the race, just laps down now. Anyways, let's get back to the conversation of the race. Jonathan Salas has gotten around Steven Gibson. Here comes Landon Lyle. We're talking about that championship fight. He's going to try to take one of them bonuses. Get a lap lead. If he can get at the line, he will. That is one of the bonuses down. He just needs one more bonus, and second would be good enough. That bonus would be most laps led. Right now, I don't exactly know where that would be. I know Jolene Sims led a good bit. And Steven Gibson, what the heck is going on? John Costco right in front of the field. Oh, that's scary. All right, that's 2 John Costco's comes. Actually, technically 3 if you count the restart. That's 3 John Costco jump scares tonight. If I had a John Costco jump scare counter, we'd be balling. Talha, he's actually back on the server, and I guess he was involved in that. I would go back and look. Actually, I'm going to go back and look at that. I'm curious. His race has gone from bad to worse. Oh, that's just. Oh, that's unfortunate. Talha's race, which is already. He already fell out the server, crashed twice. He's currently dead in the water, but that is beside the point. Let's go back to the race. Yar! Alright, Jolene Sims, she's dropping a little bit. Just under fastest lap of the race, by the way. 29 point, actually 29 flat. They're currently dropping spots. Carl Childress, Mr. AJ Rodriguez, pit currently in 8th, and in the wall. He's dropping back again. Alright, good to note there. He's actually getting passed by Colton Pettipaw. Harry Crawford, Joshua Mercurio, and Anthony
Caution's
Mercury.
out.
Caution is
Caution's out. Field is frozen.
I don't know if that is Tala. What happened? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Alright. I guess Tala sped.
Pits are closed.
Kelreath. I think he's done for the night. See what happened? Oh my gosh. He took some airtime. John Anthony doing some barrel rolls, and Cam Smith, Nicholas Justice. I thought I saw Cam Smith in there. Man, hard hit for John Anthony. Magma dudes, hard on the brakes. Did what he could. Oh my gosh! Oh, I almost cut away from that. Holy moly, that might have been Steph Thomas's race. Take a look at John Anthony from, oh, that's, alright. Struggling a little bit, let's see. Well, actually, let's see what started this a little more. I keep going back to the actual thing. Let's see what caused all this. Tala's going to pit road, I'm assuming for a penalty. McElroy just goes up into, I know Dallas Shake was there, but never reached up that high. I guess the 25 misjudged how close they were, or something like that. Then Steph just screwed. Then Nicholas Justice.
Pits are open this time.
As he was getting back going.
We're going to once again do a caution cooldown for this one, so I will decide when we actually go green, but it'll be staying another 4 laps green when that happens.
Since we're talking about him. He's fell back 13th. A lot of guys pit. I did see John Felber and Dallas Shake stay out, so that's interesting. I don't think that's going to be a good strategy, but to each of their own on that. Yeah, I think Landon Lyle. Oh yeah, I forgot my pit road camera's reset. Well, just. Alright, my tickers are not accurate, so I'm going to reset those real quick. Any issues? Broke. Might be broke. Yeah, it's broke. Alright, that's what happens when your game crashes, I guess. Ticker likes to break, so... we can say bye-bye to that.
54 was Lucky Dog, so 54 to the back of the field, but in front of the 38. 14 also to the back of the field. I will score you your laps back, hopefully.
Alright, so we're going with good old-fashioned ticker for the rest of this since it died, so... oh well.
Okay, so we'll be going green this time, but I get you roughly 1 car length gaps. When we do go green, it'll be lap 44, meaning we stay green until at least lap 48.
Probably should have.
We have just now, well, maybe not just now, but just almost now, crossed the halfway point of this race. Joy.
I guess when my game crashed, I should have reset GNL.TV. Think about that more often. My game crashes. It doesn't crash very often, but when it does, it does. I think the reason it did though is because I had
Quiet
stuff
zone
open. I still do my green flag stuff. I got any stuff in the. I had some old stuff from the old ticker I used. I wonder if I can.
Still quiet zone.
Type in chat. Oh yeah.
Control.
Alright, green flag back in here. John Felber, he's in the lead, and holy cow, that was big aggressive block by Dallas Shake there on the 70. Cars with fresh tires, Thomas Truck, so he's doing a little apron going. Garson, a little up 3, 4 wide almost off of turn 2. Dallas did not get the start he was wanting. A little bit of a block on Landon Lyle from the 10. 4, almost 3 wide into turn 3. D-Dog Rodriguez a little loose, holds on to it. Dallas a little loose. He holds on to it. Jolene Sims getting some spots. Whole bunch of chaos going on right now. As Garson eyes that 03 John Felber, who stayed out. Steven Gibson versus Cole Rodriguez here for P3. Oh, big car in the wall. That's, or not big car in the wall. Big hard in the wall goes Dallas Shake off of turn 2. He's got an issue. I think he blew a tire or something. He's spinning down the track right in front of the 00, right in front of the 38. Oh! I believe that's caution cooldown once again. Jeff Thomas once again. He has roof damage. He's having a rough night. I won't get a replay on that because it happened lifetime. Plus we're under caution cooldown, so no really big need for that. So I'm guessing Dallas blew a tire or something, and that caused all that. T-Dog Rodriguez versus Landon Lyle for P7. Now Lyle did go up there. He got a lap lead. He needs to get from most laps led for second to be good enough. Otherwise, he'd have to settle, or actually, otherwise he'd have to go for the lead, go for the win. And I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. John Felder, he's starting to fall back. A little bit older tires. Carson Millyoung to the lead. Steven Gibson and Cole Rodriguez in tow. Big car in the wall. I don't know why I said that, bro. It was a big car. It might have been a big guy in the car, but it was a car big in the wall. It was a hard hit. It was a hard look at that wall, man. Steven Gibson going for the lead now in the 30. Cole Rodriguez follows him on the bottom. Thomas Troxel there in the 10. See what he can put together here. Sims hit the apron. They're going to hit the wall. Or no, actually, they kept out of the wall. Nicely done there. Landon Lyle's going to try to go for that spot. Oh my gosh, John Costco, why are you in the middle of the track again? Bro, that's the 4th John Costco jump scare tonight. Dallas Shake comes out of pit road with some fresh tires. Friday the 13th is not tonight, Mr. John Costco. A lot of side-by-side action here just outside the top 10. They're still side-by-side up inside the top 10. And even the top 5, here comes Thomas Troxel and Cole Rodriguez after Cole hits the wall. Steven Gibson's still in the lead. He's looking for his first, I believe, NARL win. Or first NARL win, I believe, rather. There's a bunch of smoke over here. I believe we're under caution cooldown that, and self spins could be a thing. I'm just going to wait to see if race control says something. Regardless, Cole Rodriguez is going to hold on to P3 for now. Trying to go for P2 here. Thomas Troxel with a little bit of a run. We'll see what he can do with it. Top line tends to get a good exit on these corners. Colton Pettipas there in the 2. He's currently P8. Just got around D-Dog Dan. Mr. D-Dog Dan, D-Dog Rodriguez. 26th of Alexander Brown in the wall off of 2. Josh Mercurio and Anthony Mercury right next to each other there as well. Carl Childress right behind that. As John Felder, he's falling outside the top 10. Thought he was going to hit the wall there, but didn't. That's good. Harry Crawford there. And here comes Colton Pettipas. He's going to try to get around the 86 of Landon Lyle. Oh! Almost a wreck there at the 10 and 91. I think the 6. I don't know if Troxel was thinking he was good enough for him to the 6. I don't know if... thankfully nothing happened there, but regardless, that was close. I think. I don't know. Maybe there might have been a camera perspective. Steph Thomas, he's going a lap down. He has engine troubles, or not engine troubles, but engine damage rather. Once again, we're seeing a thing where most of the field's kind of sticking a little close together, and then you got Steven Gibson pulling away. Cam Smith on the bottom, he's slow. I think he's just slowing up for the leaders. Not sure what's going on there. There's a lot going on, guys. Goodness, hard to keep up. All right, what we got? T-Dog, he's P8. P9 is Jonathan Salas. P10, Harry Crawford in the 76. A lot going on. At least thought there was a lot going on. Battles back here. Steph Thomas, he's dropping. I think everyone else is single filed out. Damage is going to be a big factor for a lot of the slower cars trying to finish this race. And Lyle, he's going to try to get underneath Jolene Sims at the spot, I believe P5, if my math is taken. Carson washed up there, allows Cole Rodriguez to get that spot, P2. Oh, Steven, I don't know if he made a mistake or maybe John Costco hold him up. Not sure, but regardless, he's under pressure now from Cole Rodriguez. Bryson Miller better go to lap down as well. That is, I think, number 5 on the John Costco jump scare counter. If anyone's keeping up. Anyways, that what I think happened has cost Steven Gibson the lead. We'll have Cole Rodriguez. He's going to take P1 now. And now, they're on side by side again. You got Garson Muyung, got Thomas Troxel. Colton Pettipas looked like he was getting overtaken by the 30. Or not 30, rather, the 60 of D-Dog Rodriguez. And Gibson wants it back. He's going to go back on the bottom. Here comes Garson on the top. Not quite. Gibson's going to lead the lap and potentially clear him into 1. Like Troxel going for P3 on the bottom over Garson Muyung. Heck, I didn't even check if they can make it all the end. I do not think they can make it to the end. I think all these guys have to pit one more time. Unless someone was like mad and saved like crazy amount of gas, but I think all these guys have to pit one more time. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Like lap 40 something would be the limit on that. Lap 48 or something. And once again, single filed out. And Lyle is going to try again on that 6 car. Draft is appearing to be a bit more of a stronger force. Right? Joseph Tran 00, he's going to go a lap down. Maybe another lap down. Thomas Troxel is going for P2 on Cole Rodriguez here. Namea goes a lap down. I noticed a lot of cars been, blocked there from the 70. I think the 6 was trying to go for the move, and the 70 was either trying to go for a move as well, or was ready for that and blocked. But the 6 is going to have a bit of a run here. Not a lot they can do with it right now. Landon's going to try the top. And Lyle. Carson has to check up a little bit. That might be a spot that Landon Lyle can get. Maybe go for 2 here. Just go around the 6 on the top. And it looks like he will. Landon Lyle at P4. Side by side there at the 6 and the 60. River, I think, right now. Holding on to it. Jonathan Salah is rubbing a little deep. He's going to wash up. While Harry Crawford make a move. Steven Gibson a little warping on the front. I think he holds on to it. Colton Pettipas trying to go around the 6 of Jolene Sims. Got that run on the outside. D-Dog Dan's getting around the 70. Block to the bottom. Not going to be enough. Oh, into the Garson. He's going to take some air. Oh, blow over. I can't freaking catch him soon enough. Right in front of the field. Wow. No caution somehow. Go back to that when I'm not switching cameras all the time trying to desperately figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a bit of a, I don't know who came down or what due to the angle of that. I'd have to check a different camera. I think I'll leave that to race review. But yeah, he took some airtime. That's, man, from the top 10 all the way down to out of contention potentially now with that happening. Anyways, back to the front. Landon Lyle is pushing pretty decent bit on the top line, and we got John Costco up here once again. Do we get John Costco jump scare number 6 on our counter? I won't count it. He didn't really jump scare him that bad. Came close, but you know, he didn't. It wasn't that bad. All right, we live to see another day. Car on pit road. Don't know who that is. I imagine it's Carson Moon. If I had to assume, yes, blown tire. Of Thomas out of pit road, and Landon Lyle's really trying to make this top line work. Kills her tires a bit more, but it gets you that track position with the runs on the exit. Around Cole Rodriguez, he's putting his eyes on Thomas Troxel now, and potentially Steven Gibson here in laps. Colton Petitpas, pretty spicy battle right now. Man, I might be worse than Fox. Dang, alright. Shoot, that sucks. I mean, that's true. That's true. I am worse than Fox. But then again, Fox is like broadcasting IRL NASCAR, and I'm broadcasting a 20-year-old game. So, like, yeah. I know Dr. Fartley ain't talking, dog. That name like that is crazy. Big blocks for the lead. Landon Lyle, he wants it. He's gonna push for it. Steven Gibson wants it just as bad. I think most laps led is out of the equation for Landon Lyle at this point. He's gonna have to go for the win. Steven Gibson being very methodical about the way he runs his line on the back straight, knowing Landon's going to try blocking, or he's going to try to go for a move. So you got to know where to block and make sure you do it right.
If you get a black flag during green flag pit stops, you have to serve it.
And I don't even know if these guys are good on fuel. Shoot. John Costco once again on the bottom going to pit road. Joseph Tran coming out of pit road. I think he's on a different strategy than these guys.
Yep, you're gonna have to serve it.
Costco, he's gonna have to serve. Like, Schultz Graving's going to pit road on the bottom. Laps down. I don't know when these guys are going to have to pit, if these guys are going to have to pit for that matter. I didn't quite 100% get that. Steven Gibson, he's going to try the top line here. Take away Landon's line. Landon goes right to the bottom. Steven's ready for him.
Okay, I assume you did go down pits a second time. I will have mercy and clear it this time.
Blocked by the 10 on the 6. Makes it stick. That's going to allow him maybe the 91. Not quite. And Steven's pitting this lap. All right. Green flag stops are underway now. This is where things are going to get interesting. Execution will be key. Spinner out of pit road. Cole Rodriguez. I think that's just a single car. That's going to take him out of contention. I wonder if Colton Petitpas got into him. Not what you want to see if you're a Cole Rodriguez fan. These guys are pitting. We'll see where they come out doing the undercut. Landon Lyle, he's leading now. I imagine he's probably going to think about pitting this time. Yes, he will. Along with Jonathan Salos. Both those guys are going in this time around. Jonathan Salos, bit of a send. He's going to take the lead right up pit road. All right. Aggressive entry from Jonathan Salos. See where that puts these guys. Now let's take a look at where our leaders are. Cole Rodriguez now going to pit road. He lost a lot of time spinning out on the entry of pit road and not even making it. Here comes Steven Gibson. He's out of pit road now. big gap on Jolene Sims and Garson Muya. Makes me wonder if these guys got black flags. Regardless, Steven's got a big gap on those guys. Makes me wonder where Landon Lyle comes out now. Makes me wonder if he took less tires or gas. Oh, loose on the apron. He holds on to it. And Steven Gibson, he's going to take it. That undercut. Carl Childress out of pit road. Jolene Sims takes P2. And Garson Muyoung, he's going to try to pick P3 here from Landon Lyle. Gotham Solid's got that lap led. That I'm pretty sure at this point, Landon Lyle, he's going to have to go for the win here to get the title with points in mind. He is not going to be able to get most laps led here tonight. It is a must-win situation for the 86. Anthony Mercury, he's going to pit road on the bottom here. Actually, Garson, right, they wrecked a while ago, so my bad on that. I thought they were in contention. I remember seeing them up front, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're in contention. No, they wrecked a while back. Alright, so this battle for the lead is going to get interesting here. So we're getting pretty close to the end here. Point of return at the end of lap 78. At the end of this lap, I believe we'll be under the point of return. I think to be safe, I'll say the end of 79. Because I know you got to add that lap for the last lap. So at the end of 79, we'll be at the point of no return. Oh yeah, I still had it under yellow. I'm tweaking. Oh right, no, my ticker's broke. Extra tweaking. Oh bad. I think Fartley in production might be right. I might be worse than Fox. Oh well. Then again, this is a one-man show. And then Fox is run by like a whole bunch of people. So like, I should get a little bit of leeway, because like I'm not friggin' broadcasting on national TV. That my brain's fried. Summer is not fun. Jolene Sims, oh yeah, I'm extra tweaking again. Jolene Sims might have a shot here. Come to 2 to go next time. Landon's still in the vicinity and he's gaining. Oh, that's close. John Felber, a little bit of a, I don't know if it's called a block, but a bit of a maneuver. One thing. Oh, big wreck. The 03, the 86, the 88 got together. That is going to be interesting. 86, I think, kind of drove through him. I don't know. I'm not going to say that because I don't know for sure, but he's catching these guys. 2 to go. White flag next time by. I don't have my graphics. Oh, wow. They're blocking to the. I've never seen that before. That's actually crazy. That's how close this is getting. All this, and Landon Lyle he's gunning. He's catching. Steven, he's high off of 2. Here they go. Come to the white flag. 3 wide for the lead. White flag. Here comes Landon Lyle. If he wins it, he's the champion. Jolene's not going to hand it to him. Side by side. Does Steven Gibson have anything else? It's pushed to the end here. Side by side. Coming into the final corner for the final time. Lyle's going to back it up a little bit. Not enough. Landon Lyle on the last lap takes the lead. He's going to win it here at Atlanta. Wow. That is crazy. And takes the title with it. 3rd win of the season as well. Alright. My ticker broke extra when I was going to put the point of return graphic.
The race is over and Lyle wins the championship.
Yeah, basically. Last lap pass. Big question. I don't know what happened with the 03 and 88, but kind of, yeah, that's. Dang. Yeah, 2025, anything can happen, and sure as heck did. He had one goal, win the race. With a last lap 3-wide maneuver through the grass, made it stick. If I had someone in the booth, I'd be friggin'. If I had someone else in the booth, that would have been nuts, but yeah, no, that was. Not expecting that. Wow. 30 blocking the 6 all the way to almost below the white line in the back straight, which this entire track is in bounds. You can go through the grass, you can go through the white line. It's all in bounds. I don't know what to say. That was nuts. I knew Lyle had a chance to win, but I didn't know it was going to come down to that. I honestly didn't. I think he was good. I thought he had a shot at it. Came down to the end of it. I knew he had a shot at it. 3 wide on the white flag sends it. I think one of the biggest sends I've seen this track in a hot minute. Well, definitely one of the closest finishes I've seen at this track in NARL in a hot minute. That's insane. I think he kind of parked the bus a little bit on the apron, 3 and 4, and that was kind of all she wrote. If there's interviews, I don't even know what to ask, bro. Like, I guess I'll just straight up do what I normally do, just ask what their thoughts on the race was, because I'm lost. I lost for words. I'm gonna go with that white flag pass for a little preview picture. My ticker's dead, so bear with me on that. That's what happens when your game crashes and try to reload Inter73 without reloading gmail.tv. That is nuts, bro. Holy cow. That's like something out of a movie, man. This is like, not for the win. This is like last lap, 3 wide. What a move, bro. Get your all standings. We're going to go through a little standings a little bit. So here's your top 10 if you want to screenshot it. There's 11 through 20 if you want to screenshot it. And if it says people are laps down, then my game crashed, so it's not going to show retired or whatever. Those are guys 21st through. Technically, there's 30 cars, but one of them left the race for it. There might actually only been 29. Not sure. Wow, that was nuts. Bring our winner in.
Buddy was moved to your channel.
Oh my gosh, dude. 3 wide at the line on the white flag. Tell me your thoughts, man.
Jesus Christ.
Bro. Not in a million years. I was not ready for that. Like, I knew you were going to go for it, but I didn't think you were going to go 3 wide for it. Man.
I'm sorry, I was in the dang Discord VC.
Oh, you're good.
Can you just say what you said again?
Yeah, no, overall, man, 3 wide on the white flag for the win. What are your thoughts right now?
I think I've peaked. That's all I needed. I don't even care, bro. I know I shouldn't have won the title under circumstances, but for that alone, I mean, I heard that Jolene took 2, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pit next lap around here and take 2. Nearly spun it off the pits. I don't know if you saw that, but I nearly spun it.
Live. I was like, oh wait, did you about to sell it?
And those 2 were just going at it like hound dogs, and I played it safe, and I got to him, and I made the move. I can't believe that was real. That's insane to me. 3 wide. I mean, I had to pass Jolene apparently for the win after leading laps.
Yeah.
And not even doing that, but to win 3 wide, that's perfect. You can't even script that better. I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, man, that was.
Oh my god. I don't care if I don't ever win anything ever again. I can be happy with that. Yeah. Truly, I can be happy with that. That was awesome.
Also being your 3rd win of the season, I know Kyle got suspended. If it did come down to that, you would have now tied Kyle in wins for the season, 3 each as well. So that's, I mean, first full season, 3 wins. NARL's not an easy league. What are your thoughts on that, if you have any?
I mean, yeah, it's a very tough league. It's we got drop race in there. He's seen that before in the league. Like, it's very weird, and there's a lot of I know there's a lot of history to this league. I mean, there's been legends. I guess you can call them legends that have won this in this league. Very, very talented drivers that I've had the nice opportunity to also race with. But I don't know. This is really special. I mean, I have, of course, some NR titles, but I don't think they even come close to this. It's not even remotely in the same dimension. I mean, how many people show up here every week? People really care about this league, so winning like that in that fashion with what was on the line, if I got third there, I wouldn't have won it, apparently. So
Yeah,
that.
If you got second, you wouldn't have won.
No, if I got second, I think I would have made it, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know.
Well, I can give you the full points rundown that the league owner gave me. Basically,
Oh, really?
if you had all the bonuses, 5th, 4th, or 3rd would have been good enough. You only got one bonus. You only got one bonus point, and that was for leading a lap. And you wouldn't have had to get 2 bonuses with second to make it, and first place was outright. So at the end of that, your only shot at the title was the win.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Yeah,
You're joking, right?
Yeah, nah, I can send it to you. I mean, I can't right now because I'm in streamer mode, but yeah, nah. You
Wow.
came in with one thing on the line.
That's insane.
30 cars. You made it work. That is impressive.
That's insane. I mean, I know at the end of the day, it's just it's just a fucking online racing league on this 22-year-old game nearing 23. But man, that's just something else. I mean, that is, wow. I'm speechless. Yeah, I know I've spoke a little bit, but I feel speechless. That's just crazy.
You did it.
Yeah, I don't. That's, well.
I mean, I don't got any other questions for you. You got any other statements before I let you
go? Well, of course, I'm sorry to Kyle that he didn't win the title. I know he's probably upset about that. I mean, he's already got 2 to his name, but he definitely deserved a 3-peat. His consistency is unmatched in every league I've ever been associated with him in. He's got one of the best short-run paces I've ever seen of any driver. And really, he can just make anything work, even long run, even strategy, saving. He's unreal. So, a lot of controversy behind the Daytona road course things, although if you want to play it by the rules, plain and simple, yeah, it shouldn't have been done. I completely agree with the penalty, but, I also think it should have not happened. But, at the end of the day, I played with the cards that have been dealt, and I did what I had to do. I cannot believe that just happened. I mean, Steven Gibson won that. I thought he was going to win that. He completely destroyed the field today because he was playing short run merchant the whole race. And honestly, I thought I would have had to save. And it turns out you didn't really have to save that much. The tires kind of did it by themselves over the course of the run. But sorry, hold on.
Very good. Yeah, Steven, he's came close quite a bit this season. I think 2 of those races, and that's being the second race, he's kind of beat him on a late race pass. I imagine he's pretty thirsty for victory lane for season 15.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. I mean, everyone's saying he's a great driver. I don't think I'm much better than him, really. Even though we are 2-0, but I don't know. I think he's just overall way better driver, and just lucked out, I guess. But yeah, thank you for broadcasting. I'll be back here next season. It's probably my favorite league to run in right now, so I'll be happy for that. I can't even believe I won 3 races, honestly. And I could have won maybe 2 more. Things went right, which is just insane to me. I didn't think I would be winning. I mean, this is my rookie season. I'm the first ever rookie to win a championship in this league, that's from what I've heard.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I'm really overall I should be I mean, I was going crazy. You can listen on D-Dog's stream. I was going insane when I made that pass. But, I'm really happy. And, yeah, I feel like I should be a lot more happy because I don't know if I'm ever going to get this again, but.
Let it soak in. Drink you a couple, I would say beers, Dr. Peppers, and call it a night, eh?
Yeah. No, yeah, this has been a really good day for the year overall. Not even just this, but today's has been a really good day overall. So this is just an amazing thing to top it off with. In every way it happens. So I'm gonna go home. I'm already home, and I'm gonna be partying for a little bit. But yeah, thank you for broadcasting, and I'll maybe I can get another interview next season. See you next season. So, all right.
Congrats on the win. Congrats on the championship, and heck, you're bringing home Rookie of the Year along with it.
Yeah, thank you. See ya.
Congrats on that, and we'll see you next season.
All right, see you, man.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
And that is going to wrap up season 14. One other stat to note: Kyle Watts was in position to be the first driver to win 3 NARL championships in a row. Unfortunately, a untimely suspension due to mistakes he made at Daytona Road Course allowed an opportunity for Landon Lyle to snatch the title, and he was in a must-win scenario coming to the end of that race and clutched up 3 wide at the line on the white flag and comes home and wins it. Well, I don't know what they're doing in the 22.4 hours of De La Memes. I'm curious to see how that ended. If it's still going, I'm curious to see how that's going. I know Essex starting here soon. They're going to Dover. Hopefully I don't have another misfortunate week again like I did last week where I got wrecked by a lap car on Friday. Saturday got killed by 4 cars in one race. And then Sunday, Monday, the game didn't like me on fuel strategy. But yeah, that is season 14. IFAR's in an off season. NARL's about to be in an off season. So I do know I'll see you guys July 12th for the Beach Ball Derby that Connor Spradling, he's hosting a little special event for a new league he started. So we'll be broadcasting that here July 12th, the time that IFAR would normally run. If IFAR starts their season before that, I've already decided I'm going to prioritize the beach ball event because, I mean, it's like a one-time event, not normally in a broadcast. So we'll prioritize that. Happy Juneteenth. Longest day of summer just ended. Landon Lyle's your champion for NARL season 14. Man, I can't stress enough. It's 2025. That's the year of possibilities, in my opinion. So much has happened this year, and we're only halfway through. It's nuts. Be ready for some nuts stuff, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes the stars align, the universe connects to things that you don't even know are possible. But that's all from me. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, go subscribe to Dr. Fartley Productions. He's gonna be our ambassador for Fox NASCAR, I guess. And yeah, I think that's gonna call it good. As for myself, all involved in NARL, thanks to Cameron Jamison for hosting. And we'll see you all guys next time.